This week on the Anime Alchemist podcast, he'd be the bean husherer.
What's stopping y'all, Drogo, from being breathing first form?
No.
Buggy D Clown.
Nah,
Listen.
bro, he's a Yonko now. He got the chop fruit. He basically Sukuna.
Yep.
Hair,
I'm putting
she
that
has
out here.
those special,
I did.
special fucking 6-path sage ninja tools like time. It's like a video game. Don't rush the game, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna be paying $80 for shit.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emory.
My name is Gary.
My name's Martine.
It is episode 107. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, whether you guys are listening on to Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. Maybe you guys are watching the video on YouTube. Comes out every Thursday. You guys can watch the video daily or on Spotify when it comes out on Wednesday.
Yep.
If you guys don't know, you guys can get 10% off when you use code spoiler warning on G Fuel.
Get yourself some G Fuel. That helps when you have a very slow Monday morning.
Also helps you a lot, after those long nights when you want to stay up with your friends playing board games, getting drunk.
Wild nights over here.
It's good. It's a nice little hangover remedy. That's probably not what they want me advertising for them, but
It works.
it
G
works.
Fuel.
G Fuel.
Let's talk about some anime.
Yeah, and like the code, spoiler warning.
Yes, sir.
So Martine had like a fun topic to kind of, I guess, like address and bring up, and that's like essentially defending weak characters.
Quote unquote weak
unquote,
characters.
yeah.
I don't even know where this idea spawned from because it's been a minute since I've talked about it. But I think it just came out of me watching some of the shows that I've been keeping up with, and there's always that. I watch a lot of shonens, for those who don't know. But I've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and Kuwabara, obviously is a main character in that, and it's kind of like everyone shits on him the way they shit on Yamcha, the way they shit on Renji from Bleach as the weak characters in their verse or whatever. But then that got me thinking, there's a lot of those characters out there in a lot of different anime, and in reality, how weak are they actually? Right? We give them shit because we compare them to their main character counterpart. Obviously, Goku is insanely strong compared to Krillin. But Krillin can destroy mountains with a blast, right? So if you start thinking about it, a lot of these characters are way stronger than people give them credit for, and then some of them are genuinely they're actually pretty weak.
Yeah.
So we kind of compiled a list of characters from a bunch of different shows, and we wanted to talk about them and kind of scaling their feats maybe and seeing how weak are they? Are they actually as weak as people say? We'll see.
Okay.
I can't believe you said Krillin. I was thinking Yamcha,
Yeah, I mean,
a
Yamcha's
weak guy.
more of the...
Krillin at least
Yeah.
took out some Cybermen. Yamcha got took out by one.
God, man, that
That's
is
very
never
true.
gonna die.
Dude, the fact that other anime have referenced that pose him in the crater after getting murked,
love
that's
it
so
so much.
disrespectful.
It's so great though.
And they even
then they
recreated
did
it in
again.
Super.
Yes. They did it themselves.
I feel bad for him. 'Cause
Nah.
he's smart though. Yamcha,
Fumbled the bag, bro. He could have had Boma. He could have had it all, really trained.
That's
He
true.
fumbled the bag, bro.
but does that
No,
make
he's
him
just-
a weak character?
I mean, in comparison to
If we're talking about DBA, yes.
DBA.
Yes. Yes.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged,
Oh, a bridge. Yeah.
but
Yeah. He
Okay.
actually had. He did nothing important in that entire
no,
show.
terrible.
that entire show.
They made him look
Yamcha got
horrible.
Yamcha. He literally got
He has his own phrase in the fucking show.
Yamcha
Yeah.
got Yamcha.
like
Yeah. Okay.
they
I
give
get
him no service.
I mean, he's one of the best baseball players out there because he's
that's the
physically
point that I wanted to bring
in a
up.
peak. And we saw what Gohan was doing after not training.
Yeah,
Really?
he's really smart in using his abilities to be a professional
Mhm.
baseball player. That's really smart. That's what I would do. Same with Krillin, being
yeah,
a
he's
police officer.
Yeah.
Super smart, and those are perfect careers for them
Mhm.
because they can take advantage of their super strength.
Mhm.
So I still think they're genuinely strong. It just depends on what you compare them to. In their own verse, obviously they're probably among the weakest characters outside of just a regular human or whatever. But compare them to other anime, Yamcha could probably beat the fuck out of most other anime characters.
Yeah. Think about this, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of 2 on this list. Okay.
Go for it.
You can easily take Yamcha, and he would run fucking Mr. Satan's shit.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like Mr. Satan by no means should be taken lightly. He'd run our fucking shit. He would kill me.
Yeah.
He would.
He is a trained martial artist still. He might not have
He's the
earth-shattering
champion.
ability. He is the world martial arts champion.
Yeah.
He would fuck up any modern day person.
Y'all remember that scene in the Boo arc when everybody was running after him and he goes, all right, and he
Yeah.
rushes through a crowd of people
Mhm.
and there's like probably 40 or 50 of them and he drops all of them
Yeah.
in
No.
an instant and then appears behind the crowd and continues walking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is a badass.
Mhm.
He's a
just
fucking
not
badass.
capable of what Goku is
Yeah.
capable of.
Yeah, you can't like hate on him for not being able to fight Majin Buu or characters like that. That's insane.
Mhm.
He
The-
can't use ki.
He can't,
He
use,
can't use
ki.
ki.
But like that doesn't mean that he couldn't learn. He's just like he's not going to.
He's
Yeah,
just
for the
that
sake of the
skilled.
story.
That's crazy. He's just that skilled at like martial arts himself.
Yeah, and like he definitely has the capability to learn it because Videl did. Videl is a normal human with extraordinary martial arts abilities, and she was able to learn the concept of ki.
Mhm.
Gohan. She actually took the time to learn it. If Mr. Satan decided to try and learn that, he could just as easily learn it the way Videl could.
And if he, I guarantee, if he he's a genuine martial artist, he'd probably keep training.
Yes.
He'd eventually run Krillin and Yamcha's shit.
I think so. Like he is a really good martial artist. I think that maybe he wouldn't be stronger than Krillin or Yamcha right away, but he could work up to be maybe around that level given the time and training. Like he has that potential, and I think that's really fun to talk about. Man pulled like 3 buses or something like that behind him. You remember that scene?
He's
3
actually
buses.
really
He
strong. Like,
broke like 10 bricks.
Yeah. Oh, and then the fucking dude who shot B, the dog, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Beat his ass.
Yeah.
Like, man can defend himself, and I think he gets a lot of hate. He's a comic relief character for sure, but he's not weak.
oh, we
By
got
our
to
standards.
think about the characters that he was being pinned up against.
Yeah.
Cell, Boo. But like, these are heavy hitters.
Yeah. Like world-ending beings.
Yes.
Like we were worried for Goku in the main cast.
Mhm.
He's over here like, I could die in a second.
Like, you can't blame him, so I feel bad for him. And if you put him against any other anime character from other shows, he could probably hold his own. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's pick one of these other ones. Like Usopp versus Mr. Satan.
Like if we do pre-time skip, Usopp,
Mr. Satan would
Mis-
probably beat his ass.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like
He'd
the
run his
equivalent of
shit.
like
Yeah.
fighting a I got it. It'd be the equivalent of him fighting a fish man, just no water or fire weakness. Well, I mean, he is technically human. So maybe like a little fire weakness, but not as
Yeah.
grave.
Yeah, not
mean-
like severe.
Koala uses fishman karate.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, dude, what if Mr. Satan learned Fishman karate?
He'd run some shit.
He'd run some shit. I mean, Robin learned Fishman karate.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, like, again, it's all a matter of context.
She
Don't-
needs hockey, bro. I need to see her.
Okay, but
Beating
you
the fuck out of somebody with fishman karate and hockey.
I need it.
but okay, since you already brought up the One Piece button, so
Yeah.
we're gonna just dive into that one.
Uh-huh.
Like
Buggy.
well, I was gonna say let's defend Usopp while we're on the topic.
Sure, yeah, sure.
Usopp will fuck anybody's shit up now.
He's really talented, and
Mhm.
he has this like knack for surviving.
Yeah, fight
He
or flight
just-
kicks in.
His fight or flight kicks in, and yes, we know he's not the strongest character. We know that a 1v1 can kind of be iffy because it's Usopp. He doesn't have Devil Fruit abilities. He doesn't have, well, he does have hockey, but he doesn't know how to use it, right?
Mhm.
But he's a tactician. His fight with Luffy is enough proof, in my opinion,
Oh yeah.
that he can hold his own given time. He is the Batman of his series. With enough prep time, he
he'll
can
run
beat anyone.
anybody's shit. Yeah.
He's a sniper, bro. He fights from a distance.
Yes.
Like he's not a brawler. It's not an up close range thing. Like he fights from his distance. That's how he fights.
Mhm. It's a
So
style.
he has to be tactical.
If
Oh, yeah.
if you give him enough time, I'm sure he could run like Yamcha and Krillin shit.
Potentially. Yeah, if he can maintain the distance and get the jump on him, he
Mhm.
could probably end it quickly.
Mhm.
But that also is a matter of like if he's prepped enough and knows what they're capable of. If he knew that Yamcha and Krillin were strong enough to like destroy
Okay,
the earth
let's
or
not
something.
put Krillin in there. I'm sorry. I feel like That's a little bit disrespectful to Krillin.
Yeah. He's
Like
that.
Yamcha, I feel like is a character that's like considered weak
Mm-hmm.
and kind of at an achievable level.
Well, because he did completely stop training.
Krillin,
Yeah.
Krillin is
He was in the
much
Tournament of
higher.
Power.
He was actually in the Tournament of Power.
So was
Yeah,
Tien though.
He wasn't the first one out.
Who do you put above Krillin and Tien?
Tien.
Tien.
Tien over Krillin.
I think Tien is like the strongest human.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Krillin definitely. He got domesticated like a motherfucker.
Kiko ho, motherfucker.
Yeah. Man, they really disrespect Tien in like Dragon Ball Super.
Mhm.
They did him dirty in the Tournament of Power. That shit sucked. He should have lasted longer. He should have had better moments. Like they had a whole filler section of him like with his own dojo and training and shit like that.
Bro,
For him
he
to amount
had
to
a whole
nothing.
crane school.
Yeah, that's really cool. Why not dive into those characters? That I would love to see Tien, Krillin, and all them like develop a little bit more. We've seen other techniques that you don't have to be a Saiyan or an alien to learn. Like the Ultra Instinct technique can be learned by anyone.
Mhm.
Technically, it's a technique. It's not a genetic transformation or anything like that. It's not Super Saiyan.
It's not a Keke Genkai.
Exactly. They can
Yeah.
also learn Kaioken. They've been with King Kai. That was a huge missed opportunity, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like all three of them, Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin, were with King Kai
Coulda
for an
learned the
extended
Kaioken.
period of time.
And it's really
At
not
least.
that hard to go and learn instant transmission.
Fucking Vegeta learned it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, when
Goku
I
knew
saw
the name of
Vegeta
the
learn it,
planet.
I was like, okay.
You have Bulma and you have King Kai. It's easy as shit to just be like,
Okay, that's if you're Goku.
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Goku knew the name of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
He had like they have Bulma, who
But
can.
Goku's not gonna be like, let's teach everybody my new
I
ability.
mean, like-
He's like, let's show you something cool.
That's kind of a good point. I don't think he would share it with everyone.
Goku's like, I got one up on you, mother.
There.
I ain't never seen Goku teach anybody like, oh, I learned this. Do you want to know how to do it? Like, that's not his thing.
Nah, he sees it used and he
Cap.
steals.
He taught Krillin the basis of understanding how to convert Earth's energy into the Spirit Bomb.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
but
true,
that
but that
was-
was a dire
That was like,
moment.
that,
Whoa,
was,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
that
guys, you guys-
explanation was for us.
And
The
it was for
explanation was for us.
Yeah.
We just got the POV of Krillin, so we were not.
He's like, hey, if you don't learn how to do this, we're all gonna die. Like
Holy
that.
shit, I'm important.
Yeah, it's not like for fun. Oh, I forgot about a character.
capable.
Yajirobe.
Bro, Yajirobe slept on.
Dude, he's a fucking
Dude, he
swordsman.
survived in the future world with Black Goku.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Like, he survived.
Yeah. He
Hmm.
Yajirobe's cool. I
Mhm.
always liked him.
And let's be real, like, that little arc that Goku had when he left
Mhm.
the group and, like, went off on his own to train, and he comes, like, runs into Yajirobe, and they chill for a minute together,
Mhm.
kind of train, and then he goes off and does his own thing.
Yeah.
That was great.
It was
And
good.
I feel like he taught Goku a lot.
Okay.
And he also, in our non-canon, fan theory, probably taught Trunks how to be a
Oh, yeah.
swordsman.
Oh, bro.
Let's be honest.
Bro, let's be real. Who's the one left?
Yeah.
He's the
I-
only
He's
one.
the only one.
Okay. I'm gonna build up to something,
Mhm.
and it's just gonna settle Yajirobe in that slot.
Mhm.
How hard do you think it actually is to cut through a great ape tail?
That thing is massive.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Dude, that's a really good point. It takes a lot of force just to cut through somebody's leg, let alone a torso. And that was like 5 torsos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is huge.
humongous, and like, let's take
And it's a
note.
Saiyan.
And it's Vegeta's.
Mm-hmm. It's
That
not
is-
just
that,
like
at the time. That
it's
is the
trained.
pinnacle of what a great ape can be.
slice through it like
Okay.
butter.
Tell me, do you think any Hashira could ever pull that off?
Oh, damn. No, I don't. Well,
No,
well,
yeah, I do.
Actually,
Yeah, I do.
Maybe,
Actually,
maybe.
actually,
A couple.
the
Okay,
Wind
yes.
Hashira could do it
Okay,
easily.
fair. But I'm sorry.
Rengoku could do it.
Rengoku could.
Okay, maybe Tengen,
Maybe Tengen.
maybe.
The
But
fucking
like,
Stone Hashira would just tear it off, bro.
mm,
He would just tear it off.
I think Mitsuri could do it.
really
She's
like
really
strong.
fucking
One of the
strong,
stronger
bro.
ones, like physically speaking.
fair.
But see, that's a physical feat
Uh-huh.
on its own, right?
Like, okay.
But that's them at their peak, in their pinnacle, right?
Mhm.
Like, this is Yajirobe. He's just kind of fucking around.
Yeah, he's just
Like,
there.
he's
And-
not serious about training or anything.
Mhm.
The only thing he's serious about is food.
Be
and
mad.
corn.
Be happy.
Bean Daddy.
But like, if he took, I don't know, a month with Mr. Popo to train,
He wouldn't last.
he would. I mean, he probably wouldn't. But like, if he did, I bet if he came out of it, he could run all the Hashira shit.
Bold
'Cause
statement,
think
but
about it.
Oh,
Yeah, remember,
dude.
maybe.
It's just pretty
Somebody
pictures.
needs to make that in the edit. Like all the Hashiras
versus
And then just
Yajirobe.
Yajirobe standing
in the
there, and they're
back.
just
That'd be cool as
all laid
fuck.
out.
Yeah, ever since they came out into there's no actual fire or water or anything
Mhm.
like that, I'm like, oh, so it's just swords.
He'd be the Bean Hashira.
What's stopping Yajirobe? Being breathing first form.
No.
Sensu.
Oh,
Oh my god, Yajirobe just became one of my favorite characters again.
damn it.
We're supposed to be talking about One Piece characters.
Well, one of the other One Piece characters that gets thrown into the weakest character list is Buggy D Clown.
Nah,
Listen.
bro, he's a Yonko now. He got the chop fruit. He basically Sukuna.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that. Okay. Bro, y'all saw that JJK episode. Y'all saw what Sukuna fucking did.
Mhm.
Sliced and diced an entire city.
Mhm.
Okay, and we
Bro,
talked
finally
about it.
chopped. He minced that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There was so much. He did so much. It was gone. Malevolent kitchen, bro. He was
Leveling
cooking.
kitchen.
He was cooking.
He was cooking, bro. Seeing that and seeing what he could do, it is just basically like slicing and dicing techniques. And I don't know who brought it
Me.
up. Was it you?
Somebody was like,
could
it's
theoretically do something along
Those
those
lines.
lines
Yeah.
if he trained and awakened his devil fruit
yeah.
ability.
If he awoke him, he
Probably.
could because essentially the way Sukuna's domain works is it's not a dome. It just
Yeah.
manifests and like reaches all the areas around him.
Yeah.
So instead of going to this like subspace or like pocket dimension specifically to that character, you're still in the same area,
Mm-hmm.
but now you're fucked because
because it's an insta hit
Yeah.
from him.
And I mean, it's essentially the premises of like what we'd expect. I'm sorry, the chop fruit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like it,
Like
if he
awaken that.
opened-
Fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you think happened?
Unless it's another government covered up fucking devil fruit. It like
I
how
have trust
else?
issues.
I have massive fucking trust issues.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Oda.
Like is Elvira really smooth?
She's like some like goddess devil fruit.
Aphrodite.
Boom.
Topic for it.
Okay,
Oh,
another day.
that's gonna take us on a huge.
The
tangent. That's
fucking snake fruit, the meadow, the
not-
like
boas.
yeah, boas. That's got to be
Okay.
something crazy.
And like, you saw how like Luffy was able to like affect his opponent. We saw his fist through the back of Kaido's head.
And
Yeah.
Kaido was genuinely questioning it.
Like, did that
when
happen?
he stretched
The
and
eye
got blown up.
thing inside when he was inside Kaido
Mhm.
as a dragon and he pulled through his eyes. Remember? It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that doesn't
Happen.
happen.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it again. Did I just see his foot?
I just see his foot.
Turns out I'm a size 19.
Such a good written.
Great
line.
one-liner.
But like, what if Buggy could chop up other people, bro? It's Law's fucking
Scalpel.
scalpel.
Oh yeah.
but on a bigger scale.
Well,
Yeah.
I highly doubt that it like not cut them. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure he could decide like, oh, this is going to be a painful separation.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to cut
And just
you
straight up like
into pieces rather than like,
Like kind-
oh, I'm gonna separate parts of your body.
kind of like how he does to himself,
Yeah, like he does it to himself, but imagine he did that to somebody else, and it's just
and then he just turns it off.
So now hear me out with something.
cubed.
I genuinely think that if Buggy trained,
Mhm.
had and learned how to use Future Sight,
Mhm.
and awakened his Devil Fruit, he could probably be one of the most indestructible characters in One Piece.
Hands down.
That's a lot of prerequisites he's not even getting close to.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And that's why he's probably the weaker of the characters on this list, but he has that potential, and I think that's really cool. We'll never fucking see it.
This, I'm
Man,
I'm gonna just put this in your ear. Please, let's not go down this tunnel. Just think about this, because it's like a pattern I'm actually recognizing now.
Mhm.
Fuck, never mind. I already kind of just disproved myself. Most of the people that we see with awakened devil fruits are genuinely people that have Supreme King Haki. Kaido, Katakuri, Big Mom,
Doflamingo.
Doflamingo. Oh shit, no, I totally Kid.
Oh, Law and Kid.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if Law does Law have?
No.
He doesn't have Supreme. Never mind. There we go. Just debunked it. Thanks, Law.
Wait, Kid has Conkers?
Oh
Kid
man,
does
that's why
Kaido's-
Law always acts like he's better than them and like he's on this high horse. It's because these two kids have conquerors hockey and he doesn't. It's because he gave up on his dreams and they didn't. He's like, you're just children.
He had to go. Bro,
keep
he had to go
dreaming.
coddle up to Mommy Robin.
I think he's bitter that he doesn't have Conquerors Hockey because I think he knows that he would beat Kid in a fight. But like, how the fuck does this idiot have Conquerors Hockey and I don't? I think he's bitter about
That's
it.
so funny. Wow, what a. I view that entire scene right before he left and through the poneglyph print completely differently now. He was
Wow.
being petty.
Oh man.
Well, since you can.
Going into some other shows outside of One
Yeah.
Piece, one that I feel very confident saying that this character is just weak. Cone from Bleach, dude.
Okay, well,
what are his
let's
feats that
be
even-
real.
All right, go for it.
When he was in Ichigo's real body,
Mm-hmm.
I know this was before Ichigo did a bunch of training,
Mm-hmm.
but he gave him a run for his money.
Okay.
He was quick as fuck.
Yeah.
And then that time where Ichigo was gone, he played soccer.
Uh huh.
And Kon played soccer.
Remember?
Like, in his body.
Yeah, but it's just soccer.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
still
I'm
like
sorry. Are you not gonna
physical
revel
feat,
at?
right? He was slaying it. He's super quick. He had to hold himself back.
But he was using the body of Ichigo.
Okay.
It's not him. It's
But it's-
Ichigo's body.
Yes, but it's his ability to be able to go into that body and control it because he's supposed to be like a
Like a vessel. Or,
Yeah, a
not
vessel
vessel
filler.
Vessel filler. There's probably a better word for that, but yeah.
It doesn't
a
come with the
spirit pill,
spiritual pressure.
essentially. Yeah, like
Okay. Yeah, because I guess I'm also thinking of him just like in the stuffed like teddy bear thingy.
Mm-hmm.
it has to take some skill to like get used to a body and acclimate to the point where you're able to use it that proficiently.
Okay, I can
And look,
give you.
Zamasu couldn't even fucking pull out what made Goku Goku.
That is facts.
That's true. What so do you think? Like now he could pull off a Getsuga Tensho or something like that?
See,
Bro.
and these are the questions. Does Khan scale based off of the body that he's put into, and what's the limit of that?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Because if they turn around and like Usopp shoots Khan into Aizen's mouth,
Uh huh.
what happens?
What is Khan's like true form?
What the? Isn't it the?
It's that little pill.
It's just the pill,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Remember,
So
they
he's
made
as
those
strong as the
illegal.
vessel he fills.
Yes. So if you put him in Luffy,
Could he
oh my
essentially?
god, you put him in Kaido.
Okay, then that scales. Okay, so that one is like the gray area. Like,
Mhm.
yes, Cone by himself as like the pure entity of Cone is weak as
Mhm.
fuck. He can't do anything.
But
Put him in the
again,
right
he's able
vessel.
To, like acclimate pretty quickly to stuff and
No, what I'm saying is just like
make
his
full
form,
use.
him not in a vessel.
Okay, I
Cone
mean
by
he's
himself.
like a marble.
Yeah, he doesn't.
basically.
He's not even. He doesn't have a form. But put him in the right like body. If he acclimates to it, he could be as strong as anyone else. But
Huh?
why are you mouthing? that?
Which is crazy because like you saw him do stuff in Ichigo's physical body that Ichigo was not capable of.
Mhm.
Like he's capable of that in his Shinigami form,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
not in his physical body. Homie was jumping across buildings, like parkouring through a full-blown city.
That's true.
Ichigo was not doing that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he
true.
jumped and landed off of like a skyscraper and then kept going.
He was slippery. Like he just moved wherever he wanted to.
I'm telling you, you take
was,
that
like,
body that was playing
invincible.
soccer,
Mm-hmm.
put that in our world. He'll run everybody's shit.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So take that.
Put it in Blue Lock.
Take Khan in Ichigo's body as like a normal human. Does he
In a
does
normal
he
human.
stand against?
I mean, he
Hercule?
put. Oh,
Against
Oh, like as a
Hercule?
normal human, like Ichigo, just as a human, because that's what.
I mean, if he was able to put 4 dudes, I mean,
I don't know. Hercule still has like the technique and training of like being a world martial artist. Like, sure, maybe Kon could do something with like,
Mhm.
a regular human's body. I'm sure he can like jump higher or whatever, but he doesn't know how to fight per se. He can just use the body's physical abilities to a certain extent. But Hercule, I think, could put him down and easily.
What about Buggy?
Put Conan Buggy's body?
Huh.
If he understood how to use his Devil Fruit ability, yes, because I think he could run away from almost anything. I think he might be able to use it better than Buggy, if I'm being
Okay,
honest.
cool question. If you put-
he had that, if that devil fruit existed in Bleach, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
None of it
Nobody-
matters.
nobody could do
Nobody
anything.
can cut you.
Well, what about, like, I mean, unless they're, like, very proficient in Keto.
That's true.
The Keto abilities are
Mhm.
kind of like a workaround for, like, sword techniques and shit. And the Cero Blast and all that stuff. So there are alternatives.
Wait, you're gonna tell me Buggy's gonna survive? This is not what I wanted to bring up, but Captain Yamamoto's fucking
No.
that too.
No, absolutely not.
No.
If he survived that, Captain Yamamoto does not deserve to be Captain Yamamoto.
Quick question though, okay?
With Lava Boy?
If
Chogo?
No.
Oh.
Gojo?
No.
Oh, Lava Boy. Oh.
Akainu.
Kainu?
Yeah, Lava Boy.
Mm.
Would he survive the thingy?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm.
Sorry, we're getting
Questions
really
for
off
later.
topic.
Questions for
Okay,
later.
but no, okay, but I want to bring back because we were talking about the cone thing. If you shot the little pill thing into a devil fruit eater's mouth, would the devil fruit and the like
Spirit fight.
fight?
Oh my god, what if they exploded?
Yeah.
It
All
depends
that's
on
left
the
is what-
devil fruit. Like, maybe Cone is stronger than that specific devil fruit, but if the devil fruit's stronger, then it kicks Cone out.
Bro,
Battle,
y'all
battle
think
of
Brook
Wolves.
missed the opportunity before he died to eat a devil fruit? Because he had to revive a rive fruit, and he could have ate another fruit.
Probably.
And if it made him explode, he could just return, and now he got two.
Oh
Ooh.
my god.
You know, that might make sense. Unless there's no body to return to.
I mean,
Depends on how bad the explosion is.
that's true.
Hey, so I see this on here, and I gotta push the button. Any characters from Black Clover
Oh,
versus, like, Kuwabara?
Any character?
Any.
Like Asta
Yami.
versus
Y'all lose.
Kuwabara, Yami versus Kuwabara.
yummy.
Kuwabara can do the same thing.
Then it'd be a good fight.
Oh man, Kuwabara can do dimension slashes actually. Because I just got there. I'm rewatching it and he got the thing and I'm like,
a laser sword.
that's fucking cool. Kuwabara has so much fucking potential in that show. I
He's
wish
just a fucking punk, and he doesn't use it.
Yu Yu Hakusho was like 3 times longer than what it is, just because I want to see more. I think it would be so cool to see what Kuwabara could actually do.
If you're being serious though, there's a lot of characters in Black Clover that would run his shit.
You know, Chad could beat them all.
Could beat all the Black Clover characters. Chad.
Henry, boom.
Yeah, Henry's down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we just saying Black Bulls?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry.
No, Magma would run his shit.
Damn.
Would he?
Yes, he would with his chain ability. You know he would.
But you really think Chad would lose to something like that?
There's
Yeah.
prerequisites for that.
Bro.
What are the prerequisites?
Dude, he has to train for like 6 months to set up all those fucking things again.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then
They,
Yeah,
they sat there
yeah.
like
I'm
piecing
not
it
gonna
together.
lie.
They have a small amount of magic. So the best way for them to use it as peasants is to make very complex magic spells.
Okay.
And that's what that was.
I will say maybe starts with a Z. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Zora.
Yeah.
Wow. Great.
He might be able to.
I mean,
He's just walking
he got-
hacks,
he
though.
got trap magic, but
You
Light
get the jump on him.
or I'm sorry, Luck. You really gonna take that away from Luck?
He's
Luck
the
versus
embodiment
Chad.
of lightning at
You
that
just-
point. That yeah.
If I was gonna say anybody was gonna break through Chad's fucking like defensive fucking arm, it's gonna be him. That fucking becoming lightning, I can see it going straight
What if like they
through him.
clash? Like he does that lightning attack, but then he goes with like his strongest punch, the Diablo one or whatever.
Oh.
That'd be a clash I'd pay to see.
I feel like it'd blow his arm off, but it would also kill Luck
I don't think it would kill Luck.
and put him down.
Maybe, but I have a feeling that Luck would get back up. He likes to fight way too much. He has that like bloodthirsty nature that would want him to keep fighting Chad until Chad can't fight anymore. Chad's not like that. He's built different, and Chad is a Chad. But in terms of like lasting a long time in a battle, I think would last a lot longer.
Fucking mommy witch. I can't think of her name.
Vanessa.
She defies fate.
Yeah, but like her attacks
She
themselves.
like
Yeah, but
he
he
can-
has the right arm of the devil.
Nah, he'd put her down.
okay. Here's my question. In this instance, whose stamina is gonna run out quicker?
Vanessa's or Chad's?
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Bro,
okay, then
bro,
there's
Chad is
Chad's gonna
also
win that
like
win.
physically a fucking monster.
Oh, yeah,
without
no, I'm not
any
trying to
kind of
deny that.
powers.
Yeah.
But like, her cat thing is a dumb shit fucking hack.
Yeah, no, she would get
She
like
could
a bunch of redos.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But then I think he'd
would-
be smart enough to notice the cat and blow that cat up, like,
fair.
right?
Like my question was like, how
I
do
don't
you
think
he'd
he
be
would
able
have
to
the heart
last?
to do it, to blow up the cat.
Maybe.
Like it just like off the bat. Remember he saved that fucking ghost bird?
I don't. I don't know. Great kind of low key kind of OP. Would just hacking ass fucking magic.
But it was
For, like,
it's like
transformation?
a matter of convenience, low key.
True. Mirror Boy ain't doing shit.
Mm-mm.
No, he's gonna get hit.
Noelle?
Oh.
Don't disrespect her. She is not part of this conversation.
You said Black
You said
Bulls.
Black
I said
Bulls,
Black
bro.
Bulls, but she's a royal. All right,
No.
it's different.
Buddy, you ain't gonna take that away from her.
It's different.
Okay, she's a royal, so like, she like.
Nah, she
clearly-
could beat
clearly
Cell.
would run
She
his
can
shit.
beat Chad.
Boom. Facts.
Like she's a black bull and a royal, which isn't really two
That's
things
cheap.
that happen at the same time. I don't think she should be part of that conversation.
It's fair.
They're all peasants. She's like
Um,
already gifted.
Niche. Oh come on, please give me that one. Right?
Yeah. Knacked.
Knacked.
I
Knocked.
never know how to fucking say
Neither
that.
do I.
But he did.
Dog, we're saying like if they're alive, obviously if you're fighting a dead body, what the fuck kind of argument is that?
But if you put him and Yami, they're gonna run Chad's shit.
Yeah, it takes two of them.
I mean,
It does not. They each could.
I'm gonna be honest. Yami and Yami's gonna run his crap. And if you want to say Asta won't,
Bro, see, this just proves that Chad gets a bad rap because, like, I was just kind of fucking around. But y'all are genuinely discussing, like, no, he could take out a good amount of these black bulls.
Yeah,
now that I think
yeah.
about it.
That's
They
a
just
really
do
good way
him
to prove that
dirty.
he's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, okay, okay, because he's on this fucking list.
Right.
Chad would run fucking fucking shit.
Yeah, no, oh, dude,
Smash
he would
straight through that
destroy
fucking-
it.
that- yes.
He would, like, permanently break it, and he would not be able to do it again. He would lose the spell.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
easy win for Chad.
And like,
Stupid.
I feel like he'd probably run like a good chunk of the Golden Dawn. I'm not gonna lie, because Golden Dawn's overrated like a motherfucker.
Most of them are pretty well.
Yeah.
I
Until
mean,
you get to like,
This is not doing anything.
until you get to what's his name's brother, Finral. What about Finral?
Portal
Roll-
magic versus, well,
Big punch.
Remember the like crazy fucking shit they can do with it now. Is it like little portal fucking bullets that just delete you from existence?
that remove parts of your body?
could he punch those away?
I feel like it would.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say he could, like, use the force of a punch.
I think his arms would probably be okay, but if it contacts anywhere that's not part of the arms, I guess, like
Yeah. I want to give the slight edge to Chad. That one might be interesting. I don't think it's easy either way, but I'm gonna give the edge to Chad.
okay.
So, doesn't the Boruto community kind of consider Lee and Guy Sensei as weak now?
What?
Right?
The Boruto
That's a thing,
community?
right?
I mean,
that a thing?
maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
They
oh,
do?
okay.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's a thing. Okay, so we'll say Lee versus Chad.
So like Boruto Rock Lee, like adult Rock Lee.
Yeah,
He would.
Lee versus Chad.
Oh,
That's a good fight.
that's a
That's
great
a
fight.
really good fight.
And I want to give that one maybe to Rock Lee.
So do I.
I mean,
Because,
he
like,
has
because of
access to the 8
the
gates.
gates.
It's
Yeah,
just a
that's the
matter of
gates.
if he's
Facts.
protecting something important enough to use it.
Oh yeah, that's kind of their like stipulation for it.
Yeah, that's a great fight. Actually, they're both like pretty bare bones, like just straight duking it out. You know?
Yeah.
Big punch. Like Luffy. Really big punch.
really hard.
I
fast
love that
punch.
that's how he took out Kaido. Super big punch.
The only other ones that we have left on this is like 10-10.
And see,
I
look,
mean-
we're talking 10-10. She weak, dog. I don't even care
put
if she
Mineta
has
on here?
those
I
special fucking 6-path sage ninja tools. Like,
He's dying because I put Mineta on the list.
I mean, Mineta's strong, bro.
Is he? Is he really?
He's still fighting.
He lost him.
He's still fighting, even though.
He's fighting? Who's he fighting?
What's her name? Lady Night. The bitch that wear leather all the time. What's her fucking name? Midnight.
Midnight.
Oh.
Midnight. He's still willing to keep going even though she died, bro. That was like his whole reason for living.
That doesn't make him like a
Mount Lady.
character.
I mean, he's
Bro,
got a strong will.
Okay, sure. I'll give you that, I guess. He's not a strong character, though.
you want me to be completely honest?
Sure.
He throws enough of those things at Mr. Satan, incapacitates him. He wins.
And he bleeds to death.
I mean, it's Mr. Satan. Not like it's gonna take a whole lot. He's used it to break or keep down like.
You know, maybe I'll give
I
you
mean,
that
he
one
doesn't
because
have ki. He
because
can't,
Mr. Satan would be like fucking.
Yeah, he can't just.
Well, he'd freak out because he wouldn't know what it is. It's something that's not normal, you
True.
know? He'd be like, what the fuck? And then he'd think it's like one of those tricks or whatever, and he'd just like find a way out of that fight, even though it's a kid. I hate that fucking fight. I don't even want to. Why did I put him on the list?
Okay. Okay. Wait.
I don't know. I just had to defend it now.
So
You had to defend Mineta. You felt compelled to do that.
If Mineta threw all those parts at Buggy,
he
he wouldn't be able to like unseparate himself.
I really
He could
regret
glue
putting
his
him on
body
this
in
list
weird
now.
ways.
If he like pops apart and then throws it where they
Okay.
would reconnect, then now they're permanently stuck like that.
This is a great little comparison. Usopp pre-sky time skip, Mineta currently.
God.
Like they both kind of fight similarly.
Mhm.
Hit and runs tactics.
I'm gonna give it to Usopp.
Does Usopp already have a
Impact out.
yes, like a already pre-made like it's like got like we'll say like the
Sure,
equivalent of
it's
like a
Sure. Yeah.
oh yeah no he runs that shit. But
pre-time skip,
but
right?
His
Yeah.
things are also shock absorbing.
oh
God, those stupid balls.
Remember,
are
he bounced off with
stupid.
them
I
like
hate it.
crazy. Like the
I hate
pinball,
that
the
kid.
Yeah,
Mineta
yeah.
pinball, and then boom.
Wow, Mineta low-key fucking takes care of half this list. Oh man.
Would Mineta beat Chad?
Mineta? Yeah.
Would Mineta beat Chad now?
I mean, shock absorbing.
absorbing.
It's like the age-old question: if Goku punched Luffy, would it hurt?
Okay, on that-
yeah, exactly.
I think that has to. Yeah, we need to move on.
That is one of my favorite topics we've done ever. Defending weak players. Defend the weak. That's the point of being strong.
Good message to end on. I like.
Yeah, like Chad said.
Don't be
No,
like
this is
don't be
grandpa.
like Gato.
His abuelo.
That. Don't be like Get Out.
Those monkeys.
Okay.
So,
Me and the Bunny Lord, we discovered an anime that. How did you hear about it? Was it? Huh? You heard it on TikTok? Okay. And it's called Kingdom of Ruins. And there are very few animes that make me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, it is possible when a lot of fucking people die.
Oh.
Oh, so like JJK, like recently,
Or like the ending
when
of
you
like
saw the destruction. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Just brings him this inner peace. Like, he's like, I'm
Yes.
home.
all those people.
massacres.
Fucking JJK is his Christmas movie.
Attack on Titan is.
God.
80%.
Finish the job.
Is it really Christmas if you didn't get what you really wanted?
Oh.
100%.
It's not about the gifts. It's about the, it's the thought that
It's the
counts.
thought that counts.
Like maybe he didn't kill all of them, but he did it for them.
Does that mean if I do like just take out one person, and like I was gonna do 100%, but couldn't quite get that. I'm sorry. You'd be like, thanks, bro.
You tried.
Appreciate it, homie.
That's one less person I gotta worry about.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
What is wrong with
So-
this?
The world is really weird because it looks like kind of like Dark Ages, you know, knights,
Like
and
medieval type.
a
stuff?
little medieval. But then you realize that like the capital city is super like advanced.
Okay.
Not cell phones, like smartphones.
Yeah, they have like smartphones and they're like videotaping it, right? And so
And streaming it.
and streaming it. And so you have this the witch, the ice witch. Well, no, I'm trying to remember like
I don't want to
her
know
title or her name.
Oh,
It was like the ice witch something. Elizabeth, pretty sure. And she had an apprentice. Who was human. So like witches and humans are not the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
Witches have been like essentially like hunted down, but like these set are like we are trying to find a way to like coexist. Like we could do crazy shit and like help y'all in advance, but they're just like, nah, we know how you guys do shit anyways.
Ah,
Mix that with our
Salem witch
technology.
trials.
Essentially,
Yeah.
it's essentially what it is.
Okay.
And so like within the first episode, it takes a real big turn that you're just like, okay, so then who the fuck is the main character?
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
One of those.
One of those.
I
Yeah.
like those.
Yeah.
And then there's a 10-year time skip. And then you're like, oh, so it is this guy that's the main character. The
Okay.
apprentice. He
Yeah.
really is the main character, and like essentially he gets released and let loose, and he's had 10 years to hold a grudge against humanity
Oh my god.
for killing his master that he loved.
Oh no.
Yeah. So the first thing he does is get his pen, because he does this like scribe magic. He just writes it and it'll fucking happen. Somebody shot a bullet at him. He wrote it stopped, then enlarged it, and then shot it back at them.
That's broken.
Like a
as
little-
fuck.
like a
He
little
can do
bullet.
anything.
Yes, he made a giant mech out of the concrete around them.
Isn't that kind of like the word magic that
That demon used in
yeah,
yes,
in
yes.
Black Clover?
Okay,
Ooh.
That looks
but I
pretty
will
nice.
tell you this: by the third episode, you will again go, "Who the fuck is the main character?" Yes.
So you fucking die.
Dude, that was the anime I was talking about earlier. Like, oh yeah, yeah. No, there was a point. I just remember. I don't remember much, and I didn't really watch the show. Just I remember like y'all were watching it for a while. It was like episode 3 or 4, and then everybody died, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is this show y'all are watching?
Hey, how do you
I'm
keep
taking interest now.
It's great.
What is it called again?
The Kingdoms of Ruin.
I'm adding.
Yes,
Kingdom of Ruins.
Kingdoms
Kingdoms
of Ruin.
of Ruin. Netflix?
No, Crunchyroll, bro. Come on.
I never know. Interesting. Alrighty.
Yes,
I'll
it's
check-
very rare that I actually find an anime that's like gives me the massacre level that I actually sometimes look for. So when it comes up, yeah, I'm gonna turn around and recommend the fuck
So
out
if
of it.
you were dissatisfied with the Attack on Titan finale, go watch that show.
Yeah, exactly.
God. All right.
Eh,
Well, that sounds pretty good though. Actually, I like shows that you don't know. Like it's not basic. I don't want a basic plot.
Nah,
structure.
it's not.
Not always. Sometimes I appreciate it.
it's got some good twists and turns. That's for damn sure.
It piqued my interest in the first episode, and that's rare.
Yeah, that is very rare that you get interested in the first episode.
Hmm.
Okay.
But
Like, action heavy and stuff too.
Hmm?
I'm assuming action heavy. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like
I think there's a lot of
one-sided
politics.
slaughter. You know.
oh, never mind. My bad. Yeah, no, if that's
Okay.
if that's not what you were looking for, my bad. It's a lot of action coming from one side.
All right. That's fair.
There's some. Again, by the third episode, you're gonna be like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
that might be one I just
They
kind of
try to fight back.
They try, and like they're pretty smart. Like so the way they caught them originally and killed the like his witch like master
Mhm.
was they created a like anti-magic like
So
zone, but activating it, the people that were there that activated, you almost instantly die. Like it's
give your life.
it's like yeah, and well
Sasageo.
no well yeah, pretty much, but because you're creating like an you're essentially made an antimatter fucking machine.
Mhm.
So like people naturally have magic flowing through them. they're so close, it shuts it out of them, and it essentially gives them like an illness. If you're super close, you're dead instantly. The king of their civilization, like their machine was like underground, but like he was up on the platform with them. It gave him like essentially cancer.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
You piqued my interest a little
Yeah.
bit.
but if you guys haven't checked it out again, Kingdoms of Ruin, go check it out. Now, we're gonna take a little break before we start a new segment, so we will be right back. All right, so the next part of this podcast is brought to you by Tokyo Treats. They were super nice to send us out one of their boxes. It comes with a whole chock full of different treats from
Straight from Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really excited to try this.
What's that? What's that meme?
It's not drugs, Jimmy. It's from Japan.
So
Love
exactly,
that
that's pretty
meme.
much what that
But
is.
it is. It's straight from Japan. It's like an assorted allotment of treats directly from Japan, and I've never personally had one, so I'm really excited to try these out. So yeah, let's get this open. Actually, let's see what we got.
It's kind of a
Oh,
blind
whoa.
box too, so they don't tell you. But
First thing we get is a little pamphlet with it says Mount Fuji Snack Venture. Let's see what it says on the
I'm assuming it's like a themed snack.
I probably might also
box
tell you about the
off of
different
Mount Fuji.
treats that they have in here.
inside. Yeah, definitely.
Dude, this thing is stacked with stuff.
It's full.
Yeah, no, that is a stacked.
Like this is a thick box. It is full.
Yo,
they got
Kit Kats!
Japanese Kit Kat.
Japanese Kit Kats!
Is it like matcha flavor?
Probably, I think so. The green.
It looks like matcha flavor. I
That's
can't wait
really
to try
cool.
those.
It tells you this little pamphlet has information about all of the snacks, and there's QR codes that you can scan to get more information about it. Kind of tells you like what kind of snack it is, what it has. It even tells you if it has anything for like allergies. So if you have like a wheat allergy or a peanut allergy, it tells you very specifically what it has. That way you can, make sure to eat, the right thing.
It's a sweet potato cookie.
Ooh.
I want to try that. That sounds
one.
good.
Let's see.
The blueberries look good.
What is this one? Looks like chocolate. I like chocolate.
Green cheese.
Oh.
Boucher.
Blueberry marshmallow. I want to try these. More
Yeah, I
than the
want to try
cats.
those. That sounds awesome.
I like the. Oh, okay. These are crunky chocolate almond bites. I like almonds.
Hey, Bunny Lord. They sent us some ramen.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to.
All right, I'm opening the
Try
crunky
this.
chocolate almond.
Oh,
ones.
okay. Okay.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like a huge almond guy, but like chocolate covered almonds, very hit or miss.
Well, Gary went back for a second one, so they must be pretty good.
No, that definitely hits. That's really good.
Whoa, that's different. They're like crunched up.
Yeah, it's not like it's the whole almond. It's crunched up and then it's covered in.
Mmm.
Bunny Lord, do you want to try? Or you don't like chocolate? Sorry.
That's not bad though. That's really good. What does that remind me
It's
of?
not overly sweet, but it's not like dark chocolate either.
Mm-mm.
It's a really nice mix.
It is.
Oh, it's milk chocolate. So these are a sweet blend of different flavors: creamy milk chocolate, a hint of coffee, and a crunchy almond. That's what it is. It's the coffee flavor
It's
that
that
makes
coffee.
it really good.
Man, coffee and almond?
What? Can you guys find this one? Because this looks like a beverage, and low-key, I
Right
want to
here.
crack it open now.
It's right here. Takeda Decavita
Decavita
vitamin
C.
C drink.
Huh.
This popular drink is just what we need to get through the day of hiking Mount Fuji.
That's cool.
That's
It says
awesome.
best enjoyed when chilled. We're probably going to chill it. And it may contain caffeine is what it said.
Oh,
Okay. Maybe we'll save that for the next one.
I'm not going to lie, whatever they send us, even if I don't know what it is, I kind of trust the ingredients even though I can't read it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't feel
definitely
that way.
something.
I don't feel that way here in America, though.
Yeah, for real. I don't know.
Do you guys want to try these ones next? The blueberry marshmallow ones?
You,
Because
you
like
definitely want to, so.
the texture is really cool.
I really like the little book that they
Oh,
give
The
you.
book is awesome. I didn't know it came with this. It gives
Oh
you so
my
much
God.
Because
information.
it has like information about Mount Fuji and destinations on here as well.
Yeah.
Dude, those are really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, here you are. Blueberry marshmallows.
Wait, don't read it first. Don't read it. Don't read it.
And just try it.
And just try it first. Yeah.
Ready? Bottom. Oh,
Bunny Lord, you gotta try one of these.
dude. Oh my god. Oh, that's delicious.
Right?
It has like a blueberry filling.
Yeah.
And a marshmallow.
Want another one? Mm-hmm.
That is really good. And again, you can check in the booklet. It says common allergens may contain traces of wheat, egg, dairy. Suitable for vegetarians? No. So like
Whoa.
it has like very specific details if you're a vegetarian, if you're vegan, like all that stuff.
That's crazy.
very-
Marshmallows suitable for vegans?
Vegetarian. Well,
Vegetarians. Okay. Typically, gelatin is made from bone marrow.
This says it's not suitable for vegetarians.
Oh, it's not.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
So it's actually a
not.
warning
So-
for-
So, yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll tell you straight up.
Like for example, there's a sour candy ribbon, green apple. That one is suitable for vegetarians.
These
That's this
these
thing.
are probably my favorite so far.
Yeah, that's
Out of what we've tried, this is the best so far.
Yeah. What do you guys want to open next?
I
Here, you
was
pick
really curious about. So I saw it in here. There's a DIY ice cream one. An ice cream kit.
Oh, right
This one.
Take that one. Yeah, go for it, buddy.
So it said we couldn't send you ice cream from Fuji, so we are sending you this fun DIY kit instead. All you have to do is add 2 teaspoons of water, mix well, and voila.
Oh, do you have water? Nice. Do you have something to mix it with?
It probably comes with
It's
it.
like a
these,
little-
these snacks are super intuitive.
Yeah, they are.
They usually include everything that you need other than what you like, the water.
It's like
Oh, those are so cute.
It comes with little ice cream cones.
I love miniature
That's so
food.
cool.
I love miniature food.
One for you, one for you, one for me. We have little pack right here.
We might need to mix it in the
Oh.
tray.
It
Oh,
does, and it
let's
comes
go.
with a little spoon.
Can't see that on
Okay.
camera now.
I'll let you do the honors.
2 teaspoons of water. Should I go and get a teaspoon?
Just eyeball it.
It
That's
looks
aesthetic.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pacing, I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
It looks
you-
weird.
I like that it comes with a little container so you can actually like work on it there. And
I'd add some, stir it up a little bit, and just keep kind of.
yeah, just do like a little.
We
bit
get
at
that
a time.
texture we like.
You want another one?
Yeah, these are really good. These are not gonna last the day.
No, definitely not. Yeah, those are probably my favorite so far.
Oh, whoa. It's like kind of foaming up.
Watch it explode.
Whoa, it's getting creamy and thicker.
Yo, this is cool. Science.
It reminds me of 6th grade science class. We made ice cream.
Yeah, yeah.
Look. This is like definitely a chemical solution, and I'm still more willing to put this in my body. Okay. Looks like ice cream.
Can you also look up these ones for me too? Oh, well, when you guys are, because I'm not gonna lie, all the sweet stuff, I'm kind of wanting something kind of savory now.
I did see some chips in there.
There are some chips in there. This is cool.
This is really cool.
Oh, it looks so good.
It's like a miniature ice cream cone. Hey, you go first. Let us know.
Oh, that is.
Whoa.
Is it cold?
No,
I bet that's a weird.
but it tastes like candy.
Really?
Yeah, like fruity candy,
Thank
like Pop Rocks.
Oh. It
The
kind
little
of
cone is really good though.
Yeah.
I might have put a little too much water.
For best results, use 2
Measure it.
teaspoons of water.
Measure it for best results.
We're impatient. We're sorry.
Oh.
Bruh. He just threw the spoon in there. He's like, you can fish for it. It's not what you expected, right?
No, but it's really good.
It reminds me. I'll wait till you try it. So you're able to gauge. It reminds me of those soda candies that you can get
Yes.
at like Dave and Buster's.
The little cans.
The little ones, the little cans, and you plop it out,
It tastes like the orange
throw it
one.
in your mouth, and it's carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh, man.
this is like,
Good.
I think this is made with carbonation.
Loki, I think I would just eat that entire thing by itself. Oh, that's really good. It's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it tastes like ice cream, but it just tastes like candy, like filling And it goes good with the cone.
Mhm.
And it's
Surprisingly.
fun.
And it's fun.
That's the big thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
And it came with everything we needed other than the water. I
Mhm.
had some water. We're
Look,
good.
it's a cool little fun treat. I like
Oh, for
that one.
sure. Let's
Oh.
try. Maybe we do one last one.
Yeah,
Oh.
something savory. I don't know what these are. I think they're like
Looks like a pickle.
asparagus.
Oh. Is it that one?
No.
That one.
Mystery one.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's the ramen.
Naruto.
Here we go.
Oh, here we are.
It's a wasabi,
potato
crisp.
chips. Are they spicy?
I don't know
Yes.
if I want to try this.
These
anymore.
potato crisps are flavored with spicy wasabi, just like the wasabi famously grown near Mount Fuji. If you've never tried wasabi before, get ready for a hint of spice that might tickle your nose. Yeah.
Let's do this, bro.
Yeah, I got to, man. I'm really curious. Might fuck us up for the rest of the podcast, but
Oh,
Okay.
what the fuck? This is not what I expected.
They're crisps.
oh, it's like a whole one. Oh, there's
Oh,
more
here.
than
There's
one.
two.
Yeah, just split one.
Oh.
Let's do your best.
Here, take that piece right there.
Okay, thank you. Ready, boys?
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Oh, it's like it has like a spice,
Oh,
but
dude,
it's
that's
not like
so good. It's like a rice
Oh.
cracker with a little bit of wasabi, but you don't taste the flavor
You know what?
necessarily of the wasabi. It's just got a little bit of the kick.
It's just
You
like
know what the
right there, and then it goes away.
it's like if you like exclude the little kick from it, you know what it reminds me of?
Mhm.
Fucking bugles.
It does. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a spicy.
Texture
bugle.
wise,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, this is really good, actually. Thank you.
you want to give it a try?
Yeah,
Bunny
that
Lord?
was the perfect salty.
Little
Yeah,
like
they're not-
palate cleanser.
Nice little
Mhm.
break.
I think that's what I love about this box right now. It's so like there's so much variety. You get a lot of sweets, but you get some salty chips. You get that little vitamin C energy drink, and you even get some ramen.
Some ramen.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get another one of these boxes.
Yeah.
Highly recommend
Make
it.
a meal.
If you guys would like to order your own Tokyo Treat box, just check out the link in our description. And thank you so much, Tokyo Treat, for this.
Dude,
These are delicious.
Yeah,
I
thank you,
can't
Tokyo
wait,
Treat.
wait to eat more of these.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we kind of have a more serious topic that we want to address, just because we believe that as fans, I think it's important that we understand how the industry we're gifted with is being treated. So you're gonna hear I've seen it a lot. You're gonna hear a lot of different shit on social media about how the industry's on fire. Okay, that's both true and inaccurate at the same time. A lot of stuff is coming up, but it's stuff that was also talked about 5 months ago.
Right.
Okay, if any of you guys hear that like season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be canceled, that's bullshit. Okay, all the episodes are already done. They've already been animated, and like
And like turned in for
yes,
yeah.
like if anything, they're just polishing stuff. You know, adding credit. Like it's nothing that major.
That's the kind of stuff they do last minute, but they're not
Yes.
creating the episodes each week
No.
from scratch. That's impossible to do.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
It's the crazy schedules that they have them under
Yes.
that is causing issue.
Yeah.
So they put a rigorous schedule out, and that's what was it, episode 14?
I think so, yeah.
Something like
I think
that.
so,
Like
yeah.
one of them was
14 or
late.
17.
I
Mhm.
remember specifically because I took my lunch late that day, and you were like, "Good thing."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
'cause
yeah.
You would have been
That's right.
pissed.
It was like an hour late.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
I mean,
That
you know,
means
it
they
is what it
really are
is.
working on it, like those
Yeah.
polishing touches,
Mhm.
I guess, to the last minute. And that's insane for like shows like like anime in general. That's kind of stuff that
The way I'm perceiving it is that you'll have what they have is they'll have like 5 projects. Okay, you got Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen. While you have people working on like let's say you'll have people polishing Chainsaw Man.
Mhm.
But while they're doing that, they are working on Attack on Titan. But before they could ever get to being able to polish that, they now have to go and polish Hell's Paradise. They have to now go polish Attack on Titan. And guess what? Right after Attack on
JJK.
JJK.
Yep.
Okay. First core of JJK came out before AOT.
Yeah.
Second court came out after, like, during that big fucking finale.
Hmm.
Their employees are stretched so thin.
Yeah, it's been nonstop this entire year. I think this year specifically has probably highlighted how much Mappa has been cranking out content and how overworked their animators are, because from the beginning of the year till now, they have had all of those shows: Hell's Paradise, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, and Jujutsu Kaisen. And all of those are not easy to animate. It's not simple animation. They get extreme. And that's like the standard that they're known for. That's why people, praise Mappa so much, is because we've seen what they can do. They can do insane levels of animation because they hire very talented animators. But
Didn't you tell me that they're like revolutionizing like new forms of like making anime? I swear I thought that might have been you. Somebody had told me that like some of their like newer animators, like they've created new styles and like
we haven't
just-
seen before.
that, yeah, like the way like
Well, we've seen that even in Chainsaw Man. Remember that scene where we got that POV shot from Himeno?
yes,
That was one of those things that always stuck out to me. I was like, I've never seen something like that before. Or maybe like it's been used but not super common, and the fact that they're using it on such a popular property like Chainsaw Man, I think that's really cool because they get to experiment and do different things. So, like, that's what Mappa's known for. It's just like those really intricate shots or complex angles. Like, it's polished and high quality. But if you don't give them time to breathe, if you don't give them time to work on their craft, yeah, I mean, from our point, it still looks great. But there's been so many situations of animators coming out on Twitter, especially very recently, saying that they're not happy with what's been coming out. These episodes are unfinished. They have to hand in an unfinished product because of those strict deadlines that Mappa gives them. And then when they see people complain about it, people are stupid online. We've seen how crazy like our fandoms can get. They start talking mad shit about an episode when in reality it's not the animator's fault because they weren't given the amount of time like to properly execute the vision they had. And it's really sad and unfortunate because those animators love working on what they do. If not, they wouldn't be animators. And it's unfair that Mappa like stresses schedules and just like it seems like it's a assembly line almost or something. You know what I mean? And
Zom 100.
it's on 100.
100, man.
Y'all have seen, if you don't even care about the show, just watch the first episode of Zom 100. That'll give you an idea of what these animators are going through. It's very realistic. Like,
It's a kind of, I mean, let's be real. They're exploitive. Like, they're exploiting their employees and the animators who work for them.
and then like
That's-
even
that's
for
what
that
it
series to
comes
be
down
put
to.
on hiatus.
exactly. It's not put on hiatus because, they're just like taking a break. Like,
No, that was a genuine like problem that they like came to.
And I'm kind of happy that they did do that because imagine if they just forced them to keep pumping out episodes the way Mappa's doing right now. You'd slowly start seeing the series like deteriorate a little bit, in my opinion. You'd decline in quality because they're just overworked and they can't, like, that level of animation and artwork takes time to do properly. And especially like it's also holiday season too. It's not just Japanese animators that work on these projects. We have animators from all over the world. We get animators like Vincent Chansard, I believe. He's American. He's worked on really big One Piece episodes. He's also been freelanced out for certain scenes in the recent Jujutsu Kaisen episodes as well too.
I think he also did. I think he did some of the My Hero stuff too.
Maybe.
The recent stuff. Yeah.
Like, he's very, very talented. So you can tell that they're getting people from all over the place. And that's actually great. I love that they're expanding to different animators from around the world because then you get the opportunity to see different styles. But again, they can't flourish in what they do if they're put on such a strict like schedule. And it sucks because I know that they're just trying to cater to the fandoms because anime fans can be greedy and we just want the next episode. And like, we're all guilty of it. We've all been like, fuck, I want the next episode right now, but take some time to consider what these animators are going through. I have seen pictures and images and videos of certain animators just like doing interviews and they look dead tired. You see bags under their eyes. They just look like they haven't slept. They look like they've been working nonstop for months without any kind of like reasonable break. And that's not good. That's no way to employ people. I get it. We all want anime. We want it to look as good as possible, but at the expense of the people that make stuff we love? No. No, we can wait a week. We can wait 2 weeks. I can wait a month. I don't really care that much anymore because I'm more concerned about the well-being of the people in this industry that create the stuff that we care so much about.
It's insane that it's like on all levels too. Like mangaka, they get forced into these rigorous schedules, and eventually, like their series is canned, or they're forced to do something different from what they intended, right? And then it just goes straight into the anime industry too.
Yeah.
All these animators working on it, they have to make tons of compromises that they shouldn't have to make.
Yeah, you see it on both fronts. One of the best examples, I'm glad you brought up the manga stuff, was because the most recent chapter of One Piece, Oda's going through similar things. This is the first chapter in the entirety of One Piece that he's handed in to be published that was unfinished.
It's like 25 years.
That's really crazy for someone at the level of Oda for a series like One Piece to be at. He handed in like the chapter, and like the chapter was great. For those who have read it, you know what I'm talking about. But he wasn't able to finish all of the panels. There's a few panels that were unfinished, and they were more rough sketches instead of like the polished artwork that he normally does. The funny thing is also, like, it didn't look bad, actually. You can clearly tell it's more of a sketch style than the normal paneling he does. But it's cool because for the story that's going on right now in the manga, it fit perfectly, like, the theme of it. It's the stuff that's going on fit like that rush, like, sketch design because it made you feel more of what's going on. So I thought that was really cool. I know that wasn't his intention, but that's kind of like a silver lining that I see.
It's good that the fans, like the readers, can still turn around and be like,
Make something good out of it, you know?
it looks shit. It works. Like, I mean,
It doesn't. Yeah, it didn't look bad. You can tell it's not the norm, but he didn't get a chance to because either he's also probably pumping out chapters. He's been really busy this year with the live action, and you know,
your fifth anime being
your fifth
released.
anime. Like, there's a lot of things on his plate. The chapter before that one was pretty short. Normally they're, I think, like 12 to 13 page chapters. The last one was only 9 to 10 pages, I believe. So it was shorter than usual. And this was him just putting out 3 chapters consecutively, which is kind of rare for One Piece. Normally we're used to now being like a chapter every other week schedule. But I know that we're not a big fan of that, but I think it might be needed for him specifically.
And see, that's the thing, is like if the people that we love who are working on these things that we love aren't able to do it properly and aren't able to recover properly, then they deteriorate and the quality of the show deteriorates, and then the entire community deteriorates. It's just it's a domino effect.
Yeah. Do you
Like
guys think
if we could be a little bit more patient as fandoms, give them the time. It's like a video game. Don't rush the game, because at the end of the day, we're all going to be paying $80 for shit. If you rush it,
yeah.
I'm going to get it anyways. I'm going to watch it anyways. But if it's rushed, if we can't be patient, that's on us.
Dude, that brought up a really good point. You know how I play Destiny, right? The Destiny community is kind of going through similar shit. Bungie, like the developer for that game, laid off I don't remember how many people. I think like 100 or so ish people from their from the people that work on that game, and they were all developers, people that directly work on that game. The creative side of it, the community, social community side of it. The only people that kind of made it out was like the engineers and very select people. They laid off all these people, and now there's like rumors going all around that the final DLC for the series is going to get delayed till the summer. But they haven't officially said anything about that. And it's been like almost a month now. They still have yet to say anything. And that is concerning because now, how are you going to keep a schedule of like releasing this massive DLC, which is supposed to be like a conclusion to your entire story, right? How are you going to release that in a couple months? It's supposed to come out in February with half of your staff now, right? I would much rather you push it to the summer, give yourself more time, and polish it with the people that you have. If not, then it's kind of just a slap in the face to your entire community that's followed you for 10 years. Destiny has been a game in the fandom for 10 years. Y'all know.
Low key, like kind of a staple now.
It's a staple. I mean,
It took
love it
the
or hate
place
it.
of a Halo.
Yeah.
It did.
Love it or hate it, it's not a perfect game by any means, but it's a
still
major
good.
video game.
It's fun.
It's fun, and people like base their careers off of it. The
Mhm.
amount of content creators that have become super successful just based off of this game, it's insane. And it's really a shame that it's going through something like this, because you can kind of tell that Bungie isn't the same Bungie we used to have. At first, we thought it was something that was related to like the acquisition by Sony, for example. We
Mhm.
thought it was like Sony kind of like pinning them and being like, no, we need to like trim the fat. We need to get rid of people, and that's what people were kind of hoping for, because then it wouldn't put Bungie in a bad light. But it turns out it was Bungie who decided to lay off all these people. They even laid off the composers, some of the major composers for the game that make the music.
That's ridiculous.
One of them being the person who created most of the soundtracks for Destiny and the original Halo soundtrack.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You lay that person off? What is wrong with you? They're throwing talent in the trash.
Yeah,
That's one of the most
God
iconic
damn.
fucking songs
I know, and
in
I
like gaming history.
and I
Like,
don't know why they would do that. Like, it's a household name. Everyone is like, you laid him off? He's what makes the experience that fun, that memorable. So, I guess to not sidetrack too much, you see this problem in so many industries. The manga industry, the anime industry, the video game industry. And I think it should be addressed. I think more people need to just maybe talk about it, spread some awareness, and let developers, producers, animation companies, whatever, let the upper management people know that they need to be able to take care of their people. If not, everyone's gonna go to shit.
they're fucking $1 trillion companies, man. Like,
And I get the economy's not great everywhere. Like, I understand,
Yeah,
that,
but, like,
especially in America, but
these things are still like gaming industry. I guarantee billions on billions of dollars is probably produced by through video games
yeah.
every fucking year. Doesn't
Oh my
matter like
God.
hard copy, digital, like all of it.
Games are so expensive now. It's like $70, $80
Mhm.
for a game that used to cost like 40, 50, 60 maybe, And
Exactly.
especially all the microtransactions that are included
Mhm.
in the game. One of the things that really pissed me off about this whole Destiny like debacle was that they said that they missed their target quota by 40%. That game has so many microtransactions. Every DLC is a paid DLC, and they're not cheap. It's not like a $5, $10 DLC. No, they're like $15, $20 to $30 for the
Mhm.
minor DLCs. You want a big DLC? That's a full game. That's a $60 DLC. Oh, you want access to everything for that year? $100 DLC. Like, it takes roughly $200-ish if you wanted the entire Destiny experience from beginning to end now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
but you have to think though, like that's in terms of the video game industry, the DLC is never gonna change, or the microtransactions,
change.
it's never gonna change.
I blame
'Cause they
Fortnite
found-
for that.
They found a structure
Mhm.
that works perfectly
Yeah.
to just milk the masses as
Mhm.
much as they can.
And if they do that, though, how are you still going to turn around and tell me, like, the amount of DLCs? Okay, I get it. DLC, you need to fund the game. Whatever. Microtransactions. I get it. People like their skins. If you want to spend your money on that, I'm not going to shit talk you. Whatever. You're still going to tell me that after all of that, you missed profit margins by 40%?
Bullshit.
When you've had the most microtransactions ever in the history of your game's lifespan? How does that make sense? And the entire community is just baffled at that, because that's your reasoning for laying off your, half your staff is because you didn't make that. What fucking ridiculous quota did you set at the beginning of the year,
Yeah, for real.
that you missed
Why
it by
do
that big of a
companies do
margin?
Why do the companies do that? Like, we gotta make this much. Okay, yes, exactly, and that's what it boils down to.
Please
And
in
the
the
real question
shareholders.
is the gaming industry unionized?
I think in
I don't know.
part of it is everything.
I don't think they are.
Pretty sure that's the next thing that's going on strike, to be honest.
But that's one of the things that's going on in the anime industry.
Yes.
That they're trying to set up.
Mm-hmm.
Is they're trying to get everything in line for them to unionize, but for them to do that, they first have to take the steps of actually educating everybody about what's going on, and having these new animators and this next generation of people that are actually coming in
Mm-hmm.
and being forced into these positions and just accepting it like it's normal, but they have issues with it. They need to speak up.
Yeah, I agree. You got to protect the people that work in your industry, the people that make it as popular and successful as it is.
Okay, I was gonna say, I know you had didn't you have an article on it?
Yeah, so there's actually a So they established the Nippon Anime and Film Culture Association, also known as the NAFCA, and it's literally just established to approve the working conditions in the anime industry.
And I think that's really
Mhm.
great.
Yeah,
That's
it's a step in the right direction.
It's a big step in the right direction. According to that, it says that it was established this year in April
Mhm.
27th of 2023. And I think that's phenomenal.
It's
because-
insane that it took this long, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you think about that, that's wild. That
'Cause
it's
this-
just now they're getting some kind of protection.
Because this is an issue that's been around for as long as anime's been out.
thing,
Like,
Anime has been around for over 100 years.
holy
And it's
shit.
made well over 3.5 trillion yen.
Wow.
Like, just the industry itself.
What does that
Right.
translate to?
I have no idea. And I feel like that number doesn't even equate closely to what it has made if they're going back 100 years.
Yeah, probably
How
not.
much was it? 3 point what?
You talk about like inflation.
3.5 trillion yen.
Do y'all think that it's been such a problem recently because of how mainstream anime has become over the last like 4 or 5 years?
I mean, I think it's in part that, but also in part just the working conditions that were allowed for so long.
Mm. Yeah, people just kind of like turned a blind eye for so long.
I mean, that like I love the bits of Japanese culture that like were kind of drip fed through their storytelling and like the historical culture and relevance and stuff. But like whenever you see how rampant it is for people to genuinely be overworked, like it is a theme in anime, it is a trope to die from overworking
Yeah.
because it is a relatable thing that actually happens.
Yeah, it's like that subliminal message that like, yeah, oh wow, that's relatable, haha, but like no, that actually happens.
Yeah, and then, like I don't hear about that here. You know, like you don't hear about people being overworked to death. Maybe in a prison.
I mean,
Right,
there's
and you
different
don't
sectors
hear
that
about
do
it.
that, yeah, there's different like industries that are worse than others, but it's a big problem in Japan.
Yeah, and it's not just industry, like specific industries. It's just kind of like the societal thing.
Yeah.
Also, 3.5 trillion yen equates to $23 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's just
That's
anime
a lot of
industry.
money.
Like,
That's a lot of
like
money.
something like also needs to be taken into consideration that pumps again billions of dollars into the industry. Merchandise. Merchandise is a motherfucker. I would hate to look back and just like somebody wrote out and was like, "This is how much money you've spent on anime merch." I'd probably throw up.
I don't want to see that. That made me feel really bad about myself. I thought of this earlier. One of the things that I thought was interesting, the last episode of JJK, whenever Sukuna was fighting Maharaga,
Mm-hmm.
that whole clash where they're flying across the city and everything, there was a certain part where they flew through a building, and it was like through an office type building. I saw on Twitter that one of the animators that worked on that came out and said that that building actually exists in Shibuya, but
Mhm.
they had no idea what the interior of that building actually looked like when they animated it. So they based the interior of that office off of the Mappa office.
Oh wow,
Wow,
Mhm. And I'm like, wow, that's
dude! I actually
that's bold.
bold.
I sent you some shit, but JJK, like it is apparently like they have took like a lot of actual real life locations and just turned them into
Mhm.
animation.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Again,
They're like they get so little credit,
They're so
and
talented.
they're
For such
they're not
massive
even
pieces of art.
paid properly.
Yeah.
And so many people across the world are enjoying this stuff and like waiting every week for it, and you can't give them enough money to pay their rent.
Yeah, shows like those and compete with regular media all over the world, not just animation, but TVs, movies, and film. There's a specific screenshot that I saved actually that relates to that. Sorry, 2 seconds. You can cut this out. World's Choice Most In-Demand TV Show in the World 2023.
Mm.
And this is just TV shows, period. It's not classified by animation, by drama, just TV shows. Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, The Last of Us, and The Mandalorian.
wow.
Did you ever think those three anime would be on the same list as shows like The Last of Us and The Mandalorian?
I love to see it though. They should be like that. I never would have thought it until COVID went crazy.
Yeah.
Like thank goodness Demon Slayer's not on that list. I'm just saying, like, let's be real. I'm just speaking truth.
But the fact that like it's anime and Star Wars, like Disney franchises,
Mhm.
and then The Last of Us, like video game franchise.
It outdoes like Marvel stuff. Like it outdid like Loki.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking crazy.
It's also shit that they like spent years of storytelling to set up
Mm-hmm.
across multiple movies and TV shows.
I'll be
And
honest.
they're like, 24 episodes. Boom.
This is completely unanime related, but I'm gonna say it anyways. The fucking Loki shit was nuts.
Oh, season 2.
Oh my fucking god.
I didn't watch.
Oh, dude, that shit gave me chills. Like, it is for their whole like cinematic universe. That is a game fucking changing season.
Yeah.
I mean, you flipped everything.
I don't know next to nothing about it.
Good, fucking good, because it's been all over the fucking internet, and I hope to God you guys both watch it because just like there's a really good full circle moment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is just, it is the best fucking way to round out a character arc for somebody.
Oh, okay.
You take Loki and like you understand like this is the Loki that just invaded New York.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have all that other character growth with like
Oh
Thor and all
yeah,
that
he doesn't
shit.
have the. Yeah, I forgot
No,
about
like
that.
no, and so like by the end, bro, like you see him go from I want a throne to I just want to exist with my friends. To then it understanding all I can do now is sit on a throne by myself.
And fulfill a purpose
Yes.
that I didn't even necessarily.
He is burdened with glorious purpose.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you, I'm just fuck it. Spoiler, I've said it. By the
Said
end,
at the start.
I'm gonna be honest. By the end, Loki, hands down, is the most powerful fucking being in the MCU.
But Franklin Richards hasn't been born yet.
Dude, I mean, okay, fair, but like,
be careful. You're very close to falling down an MCU tangent.
okay, I'm sorry. That's how I will end.
You
it.
were on the edge of that abyss.
Hey, did y'all hear that Pedro Pascal might actually be
Play-
casted
I did.
as Mr. Fantastic?
Hype.
Reed Richards, the world's
I'll
smartest.
take it. I'll
I
fuck
love
the
Pedro
universe.
Pascal,
smartest
but
man.
like, I don't know, man.
I mean, he might actually be able to play the part of somebody
point.
who's incredibly intelligent.
No, I think he's gonna do a fine job. He's just not my first pick.
But he's like right in that age range of like
Mhm.
what the Fantastic Four is. Like Reed Richards has always had like gray in his hair.
Mhm.
You know, they're older. They're a family team, right? They have kids.
Mm-hmm. I guess
They're probably like in their 40s.
Right now,
it makes
honestly.
sense to
Well,
cast
like I
him.
know that a big fan favorite was always like John Krasinski and everything, but it kind of like stopped being as popular after his little cameo in
Mhm.
the Doctor Strange movie. But I'm gonna say something. I still think he would be a fantastic Reed Richards. I just think that he wasn't given anything to work with in that movie because it was like 5 minutes of screen time, like maybe 10 lines of dialogue, right before he gets murked by fucking Wanda, and he wasn't even in that scene with all of them. He recorded that separately, and he was digitally added in post. So he wasn't actually talking to anybody. He was the most disconnected you can be in a movie, and he still did a decent job. You know, I think if they actually gave him some like solid writing and something to work with, let him spread his wings and be the actor that he is, because he is a good actor.
Mhm.
We've seen him in a lot of shit outside of The Office. He's a great actor. I think he would have been a fantastic Reed Richards. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore, but that I just want to put my 2 cents in about that. And look at that, we fucking fell down the stupid abyss.
I shut the fuck up. I didn't.
I
say
know,
anything.
but you started it. You opened the can of worms.
I said one thing. I knew that would get him going. I'm sorry. I had to.
It's okay.
Thank you for listening to the Anime Alchemist podcast.
Thank you, Tokyo Treat, for sending us his bot.
Thank you very much. And support the animators. Stop being greedy. Be patient. Helping us out.
Alchemist out.